Hello, Stoicism enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its practical applications in everyday life. Today we're diving into a particularly important topic, relationships. Specifically, we'll uncover 9 principles that a wise man should never do with women, viewed through the lens of Stoic philosophy. If you're ready to cultivate a strong, calm, and rational mindset in your love life, you're in the right place. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and like this video so you never miss valuable insights on Stoicism. Now let's embark on this journey to discover these fundamental principles. In relationships, sharing the past is inevitable, but not every detail needs to be laid bare, especially the negative ones. Not only can they bring pain to yourself, but they may also plant seeds of doubt or unwanted emotions in your partner's mind. The past is personal, and no one has the right to judge what you've been through. Sometimes people carry painful memories, a failed relationship, an irreversible mistake, or wounds that haven't fully healed. Sharing everything doesn't always bring relief. Instead, it can burden the listener and even shake the foundation of your current connection. The philosopher Nietzsche once said, "Old ideas can return to haunt you. What you reveal doesn't just exist in your own mind. It can take root in the thoughts of the one listening. That's why you should only share what is truly necessary. The valuable lessons that foster understanding, rather than dwelling on pains that no longer serve you." A healthy relationship isn't about knowing everything from the past. It's about how you build the present and the future together. Many men enter relationships not because they truly love their partner, but because they fear loneliness. They fear being abandoned. They seek someone to fill the emptiness inside, to soothe the discomfort of being alone. But the truth is, if you're not happy alone, you won't be happy in a relationship. Love that stems from fear will never bring peace or joy. Instead of rushing to find someone to lean on, learn to embrace your own solitude. Develop yourself, explore your passions, cultivate your intellect, and build a life you're proud of. As Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." When you understand who you are, you no longer need someone else to define your worth. Remember, you are the star of your own story. Never let someone else become the center of your universe. A beautiful relationship is not about clinging to one another, but about two independent individuals shining together. Before you love someone else, make sure you have first learned to love yourself. What do you think about these insights? What is something you regret the most in your past? Leave a comment below if you resonate with this topic. Now let's continue. In love, many men make the mistake of dedicating all their time to their partner, completely forgetting about themselves. They put their significant other above everything else, sacrificing their hobbies, habits, and even personal goals just to please them. But one day they wake up and realize they've lost themselves. They've become a mere shadow in their own life. Blind devotion doesn't strengthen love. It drains you and strips away your natural charm. As the philosopher Seneca once said, "Life is not short, we just waste it." Don't let your days revolve solely around one person while neglecting your own value. A fulfilling life is one that balances work, passions, and relationships. Love should be a part of your life, not your entire life. You weren't born to be a satellite orbiting around someone else. Invest in yourself, pursue your passions, grow your career, and enjoy the things that bring you happiness. When you love yourself enough, love will come naturally, not through sacrifice. One of the biggest mistakes men make is unknowingly losing their self-worth. They try to change themselves to please their partner, sacrificing dreams, suppressing emotions, and eventually forgetting who they once were. They put someone else's happiness above their own, only to wake up one day and realize they've become a faded version of themselves, no longer proud of who they are. But the truth is, if you don't value yourself, no one else will do it for you. The philosopher Epictetus once said, "Don't just seek admiration from others, learn to admire yourself." You don't need external validation to know your worth. Confidence and self-respect are what make you attractive, strong, and unshakable in any relationship. You are not someone's option. You are your own person, unique and worthy. Recognize your achievements, keep growing, and never stop improving yourself. Another common mistake men make is sacrificing their peace just to please others. They tolerate control, change themselves to fit expectations, and even endure discomfort just to maintain a relationship that constantly fills them with anxiety. But love should not be a struggle, and you should never trade your inner peace just to keep someone around. If a relationship makes you feel constantly tense, exhausted, or afraid to speak your mind, then it's time to step back and reevaluate. No one is worth losing your inner peace over. As the saying goes, burning down your own house to keep someone else warm is pointless. You cannot make someone else happy if you're always in a state of distress. You weren't born to please everyone. You were born to live a meaningful life. Protect your mind and emotions. A real relationship doesn't make you fear losing it. It makes you feel safe staying in it. Have you ever fallen into the trap of constantly trying to please others, even at the cost of your own comfort? Have you ever agreed to things you didn't want, hidden your true feelings to avoid conflict, or feared losing someone's approval? The truth is, when you keep suppressing yourself to please others, you are slowly losing who you are. A relationship should never feel like a burden of pretending. It should be a place where you can be fully and unapologetically yourself. The philosopher Albert Camus once said, "True happiness that comes from being true to yourself." You don't have to become someone else to be loved. Learn to say no to things you don't want, because someone who truly respects you will never force you to change just to meet their expectations. You weren't born to please the world. You were born to become the best version of yourself. Don't trade your freedom and emotions just to hold on to a relationship. The right person will accept you for who you are, not for a version you have to force yourself to become. Would you be willing to change your entire life for love, your habits, your passions, even the dreams that once burned inside you? Some people have given up their ambitions and adjusted their path just to align with someone else's expectations. But in the end, were they truly happy? If you lose yourself to keep a relationship, is it still love or just an exchange? The philosopher Seneca once said, "Trying to be everywhere means being nowhere at all." If you keep chasing after what others expect from you, you'll lose sight of your own journey. Your life is an adventure, and you deserve to live it on your own terms. If someone truly loves you, they will embrace the path you are on, not demand that you change direction for them. You don't have to reshape yourself to fit into someone else's world. Build your own instead. Pursue your passions, chase your goals, and stay true to your values. The right person will enter your life without requiring you to lose yourself. Many men, when entering a relationship, unintentionally distance themselves from family and friends. They pour all their time and energy into their partner, forgetting about those who were always there for them. But what happens if that love fades one day? If you've abandoned friendships and neglected family, you'll realize too late that you've cut off the strongest support system in your life. The philosopher Plato once said, "Relationships are like soil. They can either help you grow or pull you down." A healthy love never asks you to leave behind the people who matter most. Love should not demand sacrifice. It should add meaning to your life. Family and friends are the foundation that keeps you balanced through every stage of life. Don't let love turn you into a loner. Someone who truly cares about you will encourage you to maintain your important relationships, not isolate you from your world. Keep your loved ones close because they are the ones who will stand by you no matter how life changes. In love, many men slowly lose themselves without even realizing it. They pour everything into their partner, live according to someone else's wishes, and eventually become a shadow in their own relationship. They forget their passions, their dreams, and even their own values, just to keep someone else happy. But when you lose yourself for love, you're no longer truly living, you're merely existing in someone else's world. Marcus Aurelius once said, "To be obsessed with someone is to lose yourself." Love is not about dependence or control, it's about growth. A healthy relationship allows both people to thrive, to pursue their passions, and to be their most authentic selves. If someone truly loves you, they will respect who you are, not try to mold you into an extension of themselves. You are not someone's shadow. You are your own person, unique and worthy. Love in a way that allows both of you to grow and become the best versions of yourselves. Don't let love be the reason you forget who you are. On the journey to finding happiness and meaning in love, the most important thing is not losing yourself. Keep your past private when necessary. Face loneliness instead of rushing to fill the void with someone else. Manage your time wisely, value yourself, and protect your mental health. Stay true to who you are, follow your own path, and never sacrifice everything just to fit into someone else's life. Don't forget to nurture your friendships and family bonds, because they will always be there no matter how life changes. Stoicism doesn't teach you to be cold or distant. It teaches you to master your emotions and avoid the mistakes that lead to unnecessary pain. Remember, you are the star of your own life. Don't let anyone dim your light. A great relationship never asks you to sacrifice yourself. It's a space where both people can grow. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on self-growth.